Chrysler Cordoba here to take a look at it. Unique, especially in classics. Always seemed to be a popular model. 1977 model year, Chrysler Cordoba. 400 V8 power underneath the hood, paired up with an automatic transmission. Torque flight to be exact. Power steering, power brakes, AC. Nicely equipped. Let's take a look at the chrome and bright work up front. Bumper, grille, headlight surrounds, and of course a Cordoba hood ornament. Forest green Sunfire, color of this car, and that is the original color. Green cloth interior with split bench seat with passenger reclining seat as well. Take your time looking through the still pictures. UniqueClassicCars.com. Click on the link down below this video in the description. It's going to take you right there. And of course you can call us 507-386-1726. Keystone Classics, why not? Right out of the 70s. Brand new radial tires just put on. There's some other recent service work that was done to this car, and we're going to go over that as we walk around and check it out. I'd say paint shows well on this one. Is it perfect? No, but does it show well? Nice car to take to your roll-ins, cruise-ins, local shows. Don't see a ton of these out there. Interior appears to be original. We're going to get around to the miles and originality also when we get to the driver's side. Partial vinyl roof. Rear window defogger, electric. That would have been an option on this car. It was equipped with from the factory. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email. Little bit of corrosion below that emblem right there. I don't know if you noticed it walking down this passenger side with me, but let's take a little closer look at these lower rockers and around the wheel wells. Car appears to be solid. Take a look at the underside picks too. Very clean on the underside. I wanted to point that out. Just as we'd walk down it, didn't really mention it. I thought if you noticed it or not. Now, like I said, there's a few, maybe little touch-ups or a few little things here or there. But like I said earlier, nice car. Get in, turn the key, have some fun. Local shows, roll-ins, cruise-ins. UniqueClassicCars.com is where you can check out all the still pictures. And remember, we have an open door policy for third-party inspectors. If you can't make it see this one yourself, maybe due to time or distance, not a problem. All right, some of the new items on this car and things that were serviced recently. It does have a new muffler on it. Fuel tank with sending unit and fuel filter were all replaced. Mentioned the new tires. Take a look around the wheel wells on this side and down the lower rockers. Also had a coolant flush, heater valve put in it. You can see what I'm talking about as far as it sure looks solid. And again, take your time looking through those still pictures. All right, interior. Does appear to be original interior. It does have an aftermarket stereo system in it. Kenwood speakers in the doors, you can see there. Door panels. Look how nice this fabric is, as well as this armrest. Considering it's not cracked, stained from like skin oils and just grime and the normal stuff that goes with a car with a lot of miles on it. It's had a lot of use. I want you to take a look at this seat. Really the lack of wear. You get just a little bit of piping, a couple cracks, that's it. No rips, tears, holes. Tilt column would also been an option on this car. Now, here's what the odometer reads, 45,423. You look at the dash, it's not cracked, it's not sun faded. You've seen the interior. I'm going to show you underneath the hood. But I would not be surprised at all if that's actual miles. Now, unfortunately, once the car is a certain age, it's marked exempt on the title. So I can't confirm or deny that. If I was taking the condition of this car into effect and I had to choose between 45,000 or 145,000, Looks like 45,000 to me. 145,000 would show a lot more wear in a lot of other areas. All right, and stereo is working. Also had the wipers working. Nope. Slip around to the back so you hear this run. Nicely, that door closes. That's a big, long, heavy door. Hinge pins are good. Sounds like you'd expect. And again, new muffler. Look at this new muffler and tailpipe. You can see that in the underside pics. New fuel tank. All right, I'm gonna pause this a second. Release is inside the car. So let's get this hood released. And then don't forget, stick around to the very end of this video. We're gonna take this car down the road, set up a camera in it, take it for a virtual ride if you will. You can see how it drives out. It's a good look at the underside of the hood. Nice and clean. There it is, 400 V8. Power steering, power brakes. AC. Battery disconnect. In case you want to disconnect the battery during storage or in between drives. Smooth runner, looks good, sounds good. Guess what you'd expect again. For that kind of miles, that is indeed the original. Look at the inside of the fender wells, nice and clean they are, lack of corrosion. Does not appear that there's been any sockets up here in these bolts, the fender bolts. Which is a good sign as far as no accidents to the front end of this thing. These have their following. We've been looking for a Cordoba. Typically they don't last long here. Call us 507-386-1726, uniqueclassiccars.com. We do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email.
Hey, did you know that this car qualifies for an extended warranty? It's just like the one you get at your new car dealership, except it covers your classic car instead. It covers all the major components like engine, transmission, drivetrain, and you can get coverage up to 10 years. Repairs aren't cheap. These extended warranties are a no-brainer. Contact us for a quote on this car today.
Today we're driving a 1977 Chrysler Cordoba with green paint and a green interior with some wood grain on the dash. It is very 1977. And this car, I mean, it could have come off the showroom. It is very, very clean and very, very nice. And feels so low mile. I love that it still has the turn signal indicators on the front fenders in 1977. And they're working. Our fuel gauge is working, just a little above empty right now. This is an automatic on the column, so of course it's really easy to drive. We have a vintage Clarion cassette player and radio in the dash. Oil pressure gauge is showing right in the middle of the gauge, and so is the alternator gauge. That's just right. Coolant temperature is right down near cold. Could still be warming up. What a luxurious ride. Plush seats from 1977 in cloth. Very comfortable. We have a split bench. Power steering, of course, power brakes. All very easy to use. Kind of the Cadillac of Chrysler, yet a two-door. And believe it or not, there were Chargers that looked kind of like this car. So it's a crossover between your muscle and your luxury, in my opinion. Acceleration is good. This car runs as it should. Corners like a luxury sports two-door should. Very nice. The headliner looks like new. You really got to take a look at the pictures and come look at this car in person in Mankato, Minnesota. Check us out at uniqueclassiccars.com.